Hello everyone and welcome to my very first series here on Farm Simulator 25. So, we're here on Calmsden Farm by buch'd and David, this beautiful map, and we're currently down at the dealership, and I was just having a wee look about, having a look at the machines and all that sort of stuff. We recently bought a farm just up the road. I haven't seen it yet. We bought it on a private auction and it came with a bunch of machines, so I don't actually know what we've got. But we're going to head up there and hope we got some decent machines. So let's get into our car. I recently bought this, it's quite a nice Skoda. And I would just like to say, I do apologise if I sound a wee bit different. I've got a cold at the minute, so that's why my voice might sound a wee bit different. But anyways, let's head up to the farm and check out what they've given us. It is quite a big farm. I think it's that field there comes with it, and then there's a field up here on the left that comes out, and as you can see that field there is ready to harvest, so I think that's going to be the first thing we do, is get that on the go with cutting that. Sorry. Yeah, this field here, which is also ready to harvest, we'll need to get that going. It does look quite good. I think it's a maybe wheat or barley, which is quite a good crop. I don't know what the yield will be like, but hopefully it will be decent. But yeah, we'll have a wee look around the farm before we get started with any work. I just seen a couple of photos on the internet and that was about it, so we'll have a look and see what we get. And I'd just like to say I do apologise for there being a lack of videos. I was really just waiting for the game to be updated because it was crashing on me for quite a while, and I think the game's at a point now where it's not crashing on me and works pretty well, and now we've got this beautiful UK map, even better. Anyways, let's get this parked up. So I believe the farmhouse is just in here. It's quite a big farm. It looks like they've got a big farmyard here and then just a bit across the road. So let's get parked up here. So this is the farmhouse here. I think there's a wee garden around the back, and then we've got a field which we own that backs onto it. That's a nice grass field. I'll get working in that maybe today. What else we got? Seems like there's a bunch of rubbish. We might have to look into clearing that up at some point. We've got the shed. Right, so I've done a bit of farming before, so I do know roughly what some of the equipment is. I think that's a tedder for making hay. And we look to have a silage bale there as well. Sorry if you keep hearing me trying to clear my voice, it's just because this cold, it's a wee bit annoying. It looks like we've got a wee flatbed trailer there, which we can use for bales or big bags or whatever. We do have an old car there, which we might look at taking to the scrap yard someday. We'll get a bit of money for that. Nothing in here, so let's close that up. Here we go. Right, so this is a windrower, and we've got a really nice baler. It's a combination, so it does baling and wrapping at the same time, which is really handy for us. And then, right, I think this is one of the main sheds here. Here we go. Here's some of the big equipment. So we've got a Massey Ferguson 7S 190, so I'm guessing it's got 190 horsepower. And we've got the Krone Varipack baler for doing the hay and straw. We've got a wee cultivator. We've got a fertilizer spreader. Oh, we do have some fertilizer. That's handy. We've got a wee dirt bike. That's nice. I think this is one of the biggest tractors on the farm. A Fendt 720, so I think it's got about 200 horsepower by the sounds of it. What else we got? We got some seed. We've got a seeder. I think this is some wrap for the wrapper on the baler, and then we've got some net twine for the balers, and then we've got a wee pallet fork there, but I don't think it stops there. So This is over here. This is our combine and its header, I believe. Yep, the combine and header. Oh, this is a beauty of a tractor. Like, I do love these John Deeres. 3650, lovely wee tractor. And then I believe this is a wee planter, so this will come in handy for doing maize if we ever get into maize. Is there anything in here? Let's have a look. Nah, nothing. Right, that's fine. What about this shed? Anything in here? Oh, right, yep, we've got the weeder. For getting rid of the weeds. Oh, I went totally right past this. Wait a minute, I've just noticed there's some stuff in this shed here. Let's go back over here. So we got, looks like a roller. Looks like it's been used a decent amount, but it's a really nice one. I think they're quite popular in this area. Oh, and we've got another tractor. We've got the Massey Ferguson 5S. Looks like it's got a front loader bracket and it's got a front loader and bale spike. And it looks like we've got some hay bales, a lot of hay bales actually, and some straw bales. We need to make some more straw, which might be another job we do today. Oh, and I forgot to say, we've only got £3,000 in the bank, so we're starting out quite low with the money. But we're going to try and build the farm up to be a bit more than it is anyway. So we've been in the shed, let's close the doors. It's always good. We do have a diesel tank, and I believe it does have some diesel in it. Is there anything in here? Nah. As you can see, some of the sheds are quite empty. Looks like we've got a bucket there. Someone's maybe spilt some grain there. So that's probably why the bucket's sitting there. Oh wow. Didn't expect this to be around the corner. A big bunker silo full of silage. So that's going to come in handy for feeding these cows, which I never realised you got with the farm, but they'll do us well. And we've got... what have we got? Oh yeah, we've got the feed mixer. That's what that is. I'm trying to work out. Not done much with animals. Looks like we've got a wee cattle trailer, and this looks like to be the slurry store back here. Right, so let's stop wasting some time and let's get cracking with some jobs. So if I pull my phone up here, just let it load. This will show you all the land. Here we go, farmland. So everything in the green we own. So we own field 33 or farmland 33. These are just small grass fields. They're not very good for grass. I think this is a wee grass field as well. We own quite a bit of grass, I have to say. We got field 20, field 21, the big grass field, field 10, field 36, and then field 38. We do own this wee farm here, but we technically don't own it because I just couldn't sell it. It just wouldn't let me sell it. So we currently have that farm as well, but we really only own this farm here. Then we also own field 11, which you've seen, and field 9, which you've seen as well. So that's pretty much the whole farm we own right now, and in the future the plans are to buy these bigger fields, which are owned by other farmers at the minute, but if they come up for sale then we'll definitely look into buying them. But anyways, I want to get cracking, so I think we'll head down. Well, we've got this really good app on our phone which tells us the growth state of the fields and it tells us the crops. So I'm going to start with field 9, which is the barley field. So that means we need to get the combine harvester out and we need to get a bit of harvesting on the go. So combines over here. Right, let's think tractor wise. I think the best tractor to use is probably... ooh, didn't look in this shed, did I? There's too many sheds on this farm, like... ah, this is where the grain trailer is, which is what we're needing. Right, let's get that door opened up. And I think we'll use the Fen, I believe it was, that we have in here. It's a lovely tractor. Yeah, let's get it started up. Key in here. And let's get this out the shed, and we'll get the trailer hooked up and we'll drive down to the field. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably see down at the field once all the combine and all that's down there, because it'll take us a good while because it's an old combine, so it won't go very fast down the road. And we'll need to get the baler and all that taken down to the field at some point as well, because I do want to get the straw baled up and taken in just in case it does rain in the next couple of months. So yeah, what I'll do is I'm going to get this all taken down to the field, and I'll see once we're down there. Right, so we're back down at the field again. So let's have a look at the crop. As you can see, I think it's I believe it's barley, and it looks really good actually for a crop that's just been given to us. Anyways, let's get into the combine. I have set it all up. We've got the straw swather on the back turned on, and we've got the header all set. So it should just be a case of turning the PTO on. Oh, well, first unfolding the combine, that would help. But I have to say, for such an old combine, it is really nice. And let's get this turned on, and let's get harvesting. So yeah, it is barley. It looks really good for our first crop anyway. So the thing I want to try out, actually, part of the Farm Simulator 25 game, is the new AI workers. So we are going to open the AI worker menu. We're going to set the headlands. I think 6 meters is right. We'll do 3 headlands. We want it to work the headlands. We want to start with the headlands, and we don't want to skip lines. So then we can just press OK, and then I can press circle, and we'll see what this worker does. And then once it's on its way, we'll get a good old montage on the go, and we'll see how well this goes. There we go. Seems to be working away. But I do like this whole new worker system. It's definitely much better than what we had in 22 and 19, because I did play 19. So it was definitely much sorry, pardon me. It's definitely improved since, and same with that GPS. It's quite handy as well. So anyways, so let's stop faffing about, and let's crack on with the harvest. So I'll see you once it's finished.
I wanna drive with you, looking for a bar in the nearest town. I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't ever play it and the night is young. It doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like, there ain't nobody like. You look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town. I've never seen a sky so blue. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you.
Right, so that is the field almost finished, and as you can see, the worker has done a pretty good job actually. I'm very impressed with these workers in Farm Simulator 25. He's done a very neat job. He's only missed a couple of bits, but other than that, done a really good job. Anyways, pardon me. I do apologise about this cold I have. But anyways, that is the field finished now, and we'll get this unloaded. I'm not sure if I'll be able to take all of the grain in the combine, but if it doesn't, it's not a big deal. The other thing I did actually while I was letting the worker kind of work away was I've took on a contract in field 5, so I think we're going to do that first before our own baling, because I'm not sure if the contract's bales affect the amount of bales we can bale, since we do have a 250 bale limit, so I'm not sure how close we'll be to that, because I forgot to mention with the farm there comes some silage bales. It was just down near the river the bales have been stored, so that's why I didn't really mention it. But I think there's probably about 30 or 40 silage bales, and then probably about 30 hay bales, so we should be fine, but it's just in case. So we'll go and get this tipped at the farm, and then I think we're going to do the silage bales. I have had to borrow the machines from the farmer because they are square bales, and either way we don't have a wrapper for square or round bales, so it might be something we look into getting, just for doing the contracting, because contracting seems to be the way to go for when it comes to making money. You know, just taking out a contract, because on this map you're getting paid easily 20 grand for doing, you know, certain contracts. There's a spraying one at the minute that's going about, and it's paying about 20 grand, but we just can't afford to be paying for the herbicide up front, because we've only got £900 in the bank. That was kind of the point of the series, was to start with barely any money, as if you were trying to get into farming, you know. But yeah, I'm really happy. Anyways, that's the field there that we're going to be wrapping all the bales, and as you can see there's quite a few bales. That is actually the field you start off with when you load in the game. You start off with oilseed rape, but I think that farm is converted into grass. The other thing I forgot to mention actually is we're playing on hard mode, so it means all the prices are much lower than what you normally would start with, but I wanted to go realistic as possible, so it is much better probably doing that way. And we are playing a 1x speed in game just because I feel it's best, most realistic of course as well, and other than that not much else to say. So let's get this tipped and we'll have a look how much we got in total off the field. I believe there is some oilseed rape in this field. I believe there is some oilseed rape sitting in the silo. Sorry, you can tell I'm a bit rusty with the whole filming thing right now. So I think we can sell some of that off in the near future. The reason we got oilseed rape in the silo was that field 5 I was telling you about. Of course we started off with it, so I went ahead and harvested it and then put it in the silo. But anyways, let's get this trailer put back in the shed, shall we? Yeah, because I will use it again probably in this month anyway, because I'll do a second episode in July, because we do need to get the other barley field in. but we're not going to have time to do that at the minute. I suppose because I can take the combine back and empty the grain out of that quite easily. Right, so what we'll do is we're going to head down to the dealership and pick up the wrapper. We'll use our own tractor. We won't use the one they've given us, just because I feel it's a bit better putting hours on our own tractors. But anyways, I'll see you down at the dealership. Right, so that's us at the dealership. I've just hooked up to the wrapper here. It looks like it's got some wrap in it already, which was nice of them. Saves us some money. So we're going to head up to the field now. I must say, this map is beautiful in Farm Simulator 25. It was lovely in Farm Simulator 22. I know I never really did a series on it, but I played quite a lot of it when it first came out. I think it was back in, when would it have been, January 2022 it came out for Farm Simulator 22. And I played a lot of it then. And I have to say, I was watching Scross videos on the improvements in 25 on this map, and I heard there's like shotgun sounds, you know, because that's what you hear in the UK in the countryside. So we'll have to listen out for them sometime, and of course you can remove the hedges and all the walls and the buildings, so you can create your own, which is pretty much what I've done there. I built our own farm using the buildings that come with the map, because I just think the buildings that come with the map are absolutely beautiful. Right. I think we'll have to go through the farm to get into this. But yeah, this map's even better for 25. The only thing I'll say is there is no animals such as, I think there's only chickens and cows when you start with. And I did find a problem being that if you put animals in and then saved and left the game, when you came back to the game they weren't there. So it said they were there, but you just couldn't see them. So I haven't done anything with sheep or anything like that just because of that reason. But there is an update coming out for this map, so hopefully that will fix that. But other than that, it's a beautiful map and I've had no problems at all. So I think it should just be a case of going up to the bale and it'll wrap it. Yeah, there we go. It shouldn't take us too long to get this done, so I think we'll get this on a good time lapse and I'll see you once it's finished.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. We're gonna make it someday, nothing's gonna get in our way. We will be the biggest band in town. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Gonna quit my job, never wanna have no boss. I just wanna play my rock and roll like they do on the radio. Tommy's got brand new drums, and I still have my old guitar. And John said this next song's gonna be real good, if you know what I mean. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night.
the field almost finished. We've got one last bale over here to do, and then the contract will be complete. So let's get this wrapped. And as you can see, all the bales are almost wrapped. Just this one left, and then it'll be finished, and then the money will be in our bank, because as you can see, we're down to our last £879. There we go. So I think what we'll do is we'll just get that contract accepted. Yeah, of course the wrapper will just disappear, but there you go, £19,000. Lovely. Let's have a look. I don't think there's much else we can do at the minute. What's this? Peas, spinach. Not really something we want to do. Yeah, that's a massive field. I mean, we could rent the machines for £320 and then get a worker on it, but would we make the money back? I'm not sure. Now, this was the one I was looking at, field 6, doing a bit of spraying. Now we've got some money, we could maybe do this one. So I think we might actually accept this contract, and I'll either do it on camera, or I'll do it in the next episode, or I may even do it off camera. So let's get this accepted. So we want to borrow items. There we go. And it's not a big deal if we don't get it done in this episode, because I do want to get some other jobs done. And I was thinking, actually, I think I'll leave the straw for now in the field, just in case it is quite damp for any reason, because it was raining not long ago. So we'll leave it to dry out a wee bit, just in case. But there's plenty to be done anyway, on the farm. Let's see, we'll head down this way, because I quite like going through the town here. Of course, we've got another field that needs harvesting, and it needs to be done this month, otherwise it will wither. So we'll need to do that either this episode or next episode, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get a bit of mowing done, because that's what we really want, is either hay or silage. I need to decide on what I'm doing, probably silage. I think I'll use this tractor because it's got the most power, and I'm not sure how much power these mowers need. Right, let's get this spun round. It is quite tight, this bit here. So we might change where the mowers get parked up, because I don't really want them sitting outside, because I don't want the blades to rust or anything like that. I'm not sure how it works with mowers if the blades do rust, but just in case, we'll put it in the shed under cover. So I think the field we will go and mow is just down this way. It is quite a big field, like, so it will take a good minute, but we'll get a lot of silage off of it. So, but yeah, as you can see, there's our silage bales that were being left on the farm. So at least we got some to keep us going, to keep them cows fed, because those cows are actually worth quite a bit of money from what I've heard. Right, this is tight. There we go. I think that's us just managed to get in here. But yeah, at least we got some silage and hay. We do have some straw bales, but the cows don't really need it right now. But as you can see, got a decent amount. Oh, I didn't realise we actually own a water tanker as well. I just want to look at this water for a minute. Look how nice that looks. It's just animations of walking through the water or anything like that. It just look really nice. Is this the field? Yes, this is the field here. So let's get this more unfolded, and let's get this one unfolded. We'll get the front one put down first, of course, and then we'll get the rear one put down. There we go. And you know what I'm going to do again? I'm going to test these workers, because I wonder if it will miss the trees, which it does, because you can see it's put a wee blue box around the trees. Can we get maybe 3 headlands on the go? Nope, 2. Okay. let's get this all started up. Yeah, look, you can see the shininess on the tires from the water. Right, it's wanting to go this way, that's fine. I'm hoping it'll come back round anyway and do that bit. Right, let's see how this handles these mowers. But yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty big field for grass anyway. So we should make a lot of silage. But anyways, let's crack on with this and I'll see you once we're finished.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her.
Right, so that is this field all mowed up, and in the end I had to end up doing it myself because for some reason the worker just didn't like the field. I do think the workers are amazing, but it just didn't seem to like this field anyway. But that's the field all mowed, so I think we'll probably just go and windrow it straight away. Oh, looks like the dog's in the field. I noticed that the dog was in the burn there a wee minute ago, so must be a flooded area, that. You can see all the water. But yeah, this map's just beautiful. I'm definitely going to do a lot of episodes on here, hopefully get right back into it. Because I know it's been about 3 months since I've done any videos, but as I said, the game was crashing on me, and there wasn't really any decent maps that I like to play. I was playing on Riverbend Springs, but it just kept crashing on me, and then I went and played on New Frontier for quite a while, and I was actually quite enjoying that, and I might still go back and do the live streams on that. We'll wait and see how invested I get in this. But anyways, I think what we'll do is we'll just park this tractor up because we've used it quite a lot today. So we'll try using maybe another tractor, and we'll put this in this shed for now because the combine's still sitting in the field. I need to go and get the grain out of it, but I'll do that off camera. And I think we might actually use, what shall we use on the windrower? I would use that John Deere, but why don't we use this Massey? It's got a wee bit more power than that John Deere, so it should handle the windrower quite easily. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying these. I hope everyone's enjoying this episode on Court Farm. What the heck? Sorry, I was about to say Court Farms there. Don't know why. Calmsden Farm. I hope you're all enjoying it. I hope you all like this kind of yard extension that I've done on the farm instead of just playing with the basic standard farm. Right, let's see how easy this is to get out here. There we go. Sorry, still a bit rusty with the videos. But yeah, Calmsden Farm, beautiful map. And yeah, there's definitely going to be another episode coming very, very soon. I'm hoping to go back to doing an episode every other day. So maybe one on Monday, one on Wednesday, one on Friday, and one on Sunday. but we'll wait and see how it goes, because sometimes I just lose track of time and don't have enough time to do any videos, so we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, let's try getting here without clipping it. Oh, I was about to say perfect, but no. I think we've just... Oh, we've actually clipped it on this side. Right, okay. I must have went a bit too far over. Right, let's just ignore the fact that I hit the wall there, and it probably would have knocked the wall right over, but anyways. Let's get this field all windrowed, and then I think we might go into the spraying actually. Get some more money in our bank, because that'll be decent money like. But it just shows you these contracts do pay well, you know. We went from about £1,000 in the bank to £20,000 just from one contract. But yeah, shouldn't take us too long, so I think I'll get this on a time lapse and I'll see you once we're finished.
I've been working on myself. I really try my best to change, but sometimes in a love fade, right? Maybe we should stay in bed, pretend that everything's the same, just a little play pretend, right? But baby, we're changing, we can't really help it. We might just enjoy it now. We said forever, forever means nothing if we don't give it all we got. We can cry when it's over. 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 Really had a good run though, but maybe you would prove me love. We will travel different roads from now. We said forever, forever means nothing if we don't give it all we got. We can cry when it's over.
Alright, so that's the windrowing pretty much all done. Just got this last little bit here to do, and then that should be the whole field hopefully. There we go. But yeah, we've got a decent amount of grass off of that, so I think we might leave it to 6. It is a bit wet still, and we will crack on with a bit of spraying for that contract, because that'll bring us in some money, which is exactly what we're needing at the minute, because we've got a big shopping list of things we need to buy. Things like a plough, that's a big thing, because we can get a really good sized one like on our tractor, because we've got about 200 and I think it's about 220 horsepower maybe, or even 200, so we can get about a 4.5 metre plough like, which is pretty good. But we also want to get a telehandler at some point. We also need to get a sprayer at some point, a lime spreader, a slurry spreader, a manure spreader. Yeah, we've got a lot to buy, and I would also like to buy some more land at some point, bigger arable fields. But of course I can't really do that until we buy a bigger combine or more modern combine. So we'll just have to wait for now when it comes to buying land and just try modernise the farm a bit with the machines. Right, the best shed for this, I think I might actually put it in these sheds, try get these sheds used. And at some point I do want to put one of these automatic bale sheds in. There just wasn't really enough space on this part of the farm, because it may not be very realistic, but on the console you can only have up to 250 bales, I think it is. So we can have, with one of them, up to 1,000 bales. Well, 1,250 bales if you want to be exact, but yeah. Anyways, let's head down to the store and let's go and get this sprayer picked up. Right, so we've just arrived down at the dealership. I just took a quick walk down here. One thing I noticed while I was walking in was actually this plough here. And I think this plough would actually be perfect on our fence, so we might look at buying it when we have enough money, because I don't know how much it costs. But I can speak to the dealer about getting a price for it and how much horsepower it will require. Because it is a 840, so it is quite big. So we'll have to look into that. But anyways, the sprayer for the contract is just here. So let's go into here. And where is it? Here. And we want to buy herbicide. I'll buy 2 tanks to be safe, because that will give us 4,000 litres of herbicide. And let's get this started up. So it is about 35 acres. We got the spray. Yeah, I was just like, did I buy fertilizer or herbicide? It said fertilizer cost, but it's definitely herbicide. But yeah, 35 acres to get rid of some weeds for one of the local farmers that we know quite well. And it shouldn't take us too long. Anyways, should I buy another tank? I'm going to just do it because I think they'll pay us back anyway. So let's get this filled up. It's just to make sure we got plenty of herbicide. There we go. Right. Where's the field? I've got a wee map here in this machine because it's quite modern, so it's got a wee map. Oh, it's just next door. Right, perfect. So you go past our field, and then it should be here on the right. Geez, this thing's quite speedy actually for a sprayer. Right. So the field we've put our header trailer in is the one we're actually working in. It looks like to be sunflowers maybe. So we'll be doing the world of good for them, getting rid of all these weeds. It is a decent sized field, but I'm going to get GPS on the go. It should let me. We'll do 2 headlands. And because we're running at 15 miles an hour, it shouldn't take us long. So I'll get us on a time lapse and I'll see you once we're finished. Right, so we're almost finished. We've got one more pass to do, and then we will be finished. Yep, it's gone really well. I do quite like the sprayer. I probably wouldn't buy it, but it is quite nice. Because I have seen another sprayer that I would like to buy if I was to buy a self-propelled one. It's a really nice one, and it's one you would see in the UK. Like these you wouldn't really see. But Agrifac, I think it's called, is more likely what you would see. So that's that. We can't use that machine now, so let's go into the contracted menu. We'll give the man his machine back, and we will take our money and leave it there. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, nothing really. That one's a really nice one, but I don't know if we really want to take it on right now, so we'll leave it because we got plenty to do. So let's see. How much do we get in total? £22,971. So we're up to £36,000 now, which is really good. And we'll hopefully make a lot more money in the future. But anyways, I'm going to run back to the farm. But I'm going to leave it there for this episode. So if you enjoyed this episode, please do like and subscribe, and also comment down below what you think of the series so far, and if you're enjoying it. And if you'd like to join any of my socials like TikTok, Discord, or Twitch, they are linked below this video. And if you'd like to share this video with anyone else, I'd appreciate that as well. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.